This week we have Aventurine, 7 jokes, diopside under the microscope cam, dried fruit on why I buy that, and too much of a good thing. How long does it take for a pirate to get a pair of eyeglasses? About half an hour. Let's start the show. This piece I cut off of another piece twice. So it's been cut off twice. The bottom and that angle you just saw. The other side was cut off when I got it. That's the natural cleave. And that circle on the back, partial circle thing, curvy thing on the back is part of the core drill. I have that on a few slabs of different slab style stone. It's not translucent, so most of the time it's just cut down into slabs, and then you make the little three-dimensional top surface neatness that I did up in the corner there. Most people just cab it over. But I'm more into faceted gems. Oh, there was just one down lower. Aventurine that I kind of faceted up all fancy schmancy like. It does have a little bit of translucency actually. If you notice the bottom end where the shadow is, it's darker green. And it's lighter green up where the light is coming from. I also tried taking the picture on a different background. I kind of like this background. Let's see if it sticks. We're starting with a 60 grit. This is a heavily worn 60 grit. I don't recommend using a 60 grit on anything you're about to work on. But this 60 grit is like it's kind of like a fresh 100, but without the deep scratches. Can really shape it up quick. Did I start the chat bot? No. Yes. There is the chat bot. And the chatbot, baby. Okay. Hey, Gray Dude made it. How's it going, Mr. Gray? Mr. Mr. Gray Dude, I was gonna make you a moderator, but then your name wouldn't be Gray. So I'm gonna leave that one up to you. I mean, I don't want any of your comments to go missing, right? Cheers, and welcome to the program. Oh yeah, I was gonna do this, cause I got out of the shower, like 30 minutes ago, and then I've been doing like click, 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 trying to get ready for the show. Did a maintenance comb, no styling. Let's see what happens. Oh, I did actually cut it because it was getting in my eyes and like, and like, pokey poke right in my eyes, and so I did like a maintenance cut. Totally screwed it up. Got to take the time to get my hair cut properly. But until then, let's see what we got. Yep, we got some anime hair. There we go. That's what we get for cutting it. Alright, so what do you think, Gray Dude? Should we ungray you, or should we leave you gray? Because it's gray. Kind of like gravy. I like gravy. Even if it's gray, brown, yellow gravy, white gravy. Gravy's delicious. Gravy is what America runs on. Just delicious gravy. Gravy power. Gravy, baby. Hey, Jesse made it. I did try to enunciate the extra S. So cheers and welcome to the Gemstone Show. What's your favorite gemstone, Jesse? I think I skipped the extra S that time, but that way I didn't skip it. I was just being a little faster. We're that quick. This is, I mean, this is the trendy club. We are the hottest thing this side of the future, or the coolest thing this side of the future, depending on how the poll goes. This stone is very, very hard. I mean, it does not like to give way very easily. That's why I actually buckled down with the 60 grit. I mean, I have a worn 100 grit too. Works great for, I was going to say Peridot, but Peridot I actually start with 240. No, this stuff is hardcore. Like those facets on the top of the thing, and we'll get into that because it's like the microscope portion of the program. And I got a really neat piece of diopside to show you. And those top facets, like I would usually do those with like a 240 grit on most stones. I did those with 1,000 grit. Okay, we can unplug that and plug in this. I have my hair long so I can tie it back. There you go, gray dude. That's what I should probably do, is get like a hair dana, a bandana. I always think of bananas. That's what I need, is like a really long banana that I can tie and just tie the banana in the back. Smashing it 9 in my lunch break. Have a good one. Cheers, Koga, the ninja. Much like the ninja sword. We precede... No, it's much like the space between the molecules being split by the ninja sword. We precede the curve, as we are the trendy club. Hope things are well on the home front. And Colette made it. You made it. All that matters. Oh, I did. Yeah, actually, I wanted to make it for the show. And I actually have 2 other gems for the show. I got this half moon of forest green apatite not coming through, but that's why we have the microscope. And then I also have this piece of tourmaline. First time I'm featuring this. So we're going to get to those in the next couple weeks. So we got a couple more weeks worth of features. I gotta get some kind of a feature that is cool enough to get Tom Kelly on the show for an interview. Because that interview with Liz Mealy was great, and I did not mess up her name that time. Totally messed up her name like 5,000 times. I want to, because my brain wants to be all fancy and be like, and, you know, do the hand thing, you know. But it's simple. It's Liz Mealy. Basic. Don't get too fancy with it, brain. You're not trying to read. Which is she's like, okay, so the gal that we interviewed last week, she has like this like hour-long talk on dyslexia, and I was like, yup, exactly. And it's hilarious because she's a comedian, but it's also very true, and she makes some good points, and she talks how to get over it and stuff like that. And I actually, one of the things that helped me with my dyslexia is getting to the next video. But another thing that helped me with my dyslexia is speed reading. And speed reading is all about being comfortable. See, we're pretty close. Pretty close. Gotta get rid of that. Okay, wait. Stop. Alright, so there's this white line here. That's still there. I'll show that on the microscope cam. But there's 2 layers of it's a layer, and this corner here, there's another layer of it. So we've actually got to go down far enough to get rid of that layer. It's layery. Are we gonna show? Nope. We're gonna grind it off though. Welcome to the Gemstone Show. Jamie made it. Happy Gem Day. Happy day for gems. It is gemmed. It's Sunday. It's someday. Gem Day. I know it sucks when that happens. Dude, great dude. I totally want to just like be like, hey, and then like your name is perfect. It's like, great dude. It's good to see you too, man. Hey, where's Perth at? I have nuts. Is she going? Is she on D Live? She's on D Live, right? Yeah. Harley Grower made it. Cheers. What are we doing here? This is not the right part. We're supposed to be on the microscope portion. I have 3 things for the microscope portion. Oh yeah, check this out. Vintage, right? You know what that is? Boom. Extra. Yeah. Vintage shirt. Just grabbed it. It was in there, in the bottom. I needed a shirt for the show. Here we are. How's it going? Where's the camera? Desktop. Singing while we do things. For some reason. There we are. Alright. What's the first thing on the Gem Show? I wanted to show you this piece of diopside because it's a really cool piece. I haven't done any diopside, I don't think. Maybe I did 1 piece. Or 2 pieces. BitChute, gotcha. Harley Grower, man, it's been a while. Harley, I replaced one of my motor mounts, and the only reason it's one because I'm going for the other I had to wait for the other 3, but too much lead foot, man. Yeah, replacing the motor mounts is working for me, but 200,000 miles, right? Anyway, this chrome diopside, it has like this piece on it, and I want to like, and so I have 2 of them because I don't have a lot of this stuff. There it is. We got it off of there. That cleavy thingy. Pay attention. Focus. More things than one. There we go. No, that's way out of focus. Way out of focus. Okay. Turn the knob, turn the dial. Give it a squeeze, give it a poke. Give it a spin. There we go. Okay. There we go. Okay, the problem with this microscope cam is that it doesn't really show the color of the gem, does it? It does show that there's pits in the top. But we're not going for that. We're just trying to show you the gem. Oh yeah, another thing about this gem is I kind of left the backside natural. So I wanted to go for something regal, something kind of English, like a basic style. Nothing too overly fancy. And I got that. I got that nice even color. And it's not always like that, as you can see with the other sides of the gem. Because here we've got this core side I saved on the back. The core drill. That circle part there. And then this little bit of the cleave that I left on the back there. But there's imperfections. Not in my big fingernail that I probably need to trim. But within the stone itself, the little different color pieces. And then on the back side here, we've got this like big interesting splay of inclusions. Really cool stuff. Did not want to get rid of it because that's like a 1/16 of an inch under the surface. See how it's smooth? But then there's all that character in there. So that's neat in its own right. But to actually get like the same color, smooth and beautiful and all minty green, because like the picture up in the corner shows the natural sunlight. That's the sun coming in from the window shining down on the wood there. And so that kind of gives it the actual final look. I would like to go a little bit farther to try and finish it out, but usually when I go deeper and these little pits get closed off, more pits get opened up. Which reminds me of the pits, but it's also the tits, is this piece of chrome diopside. Now, notice this like split on the top and how it's like there. All that green, this little like sheet thing on the top. I want to pluck it off. I want to grind it off. I want to try and saw it off. I want both of them. I want to lose it. But look over here, there's no real obvious crack. It's just all those littler ones. And trust me when I say it's hanging on. It is really hanging on. I mean, look, I tried to use like a screwdriver. Nope, wasn't having it. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to grind on this area over here and come in with it so I don't lose a lot of the top surface. I'm just going to come in with it and then try and repluck, and then we should have a nice pair of chrome diopside pieces. I'm going to try and send this bigger one in the mail with, the Aventurine and the other green gems to Chicha B, because she asked for some green gems. Which actually, I should have the, we'll do it next week. The chocolate opal piece that we've been doing for Christina and Sun Ghost Squad. Got an idea on how to finish that. I'm excited about it. I think you guys are going to like it. One other little thing under the microscope, then we'll get to the rest of the funny parts of the show and send you guys on your way. So you have a great week. This is a piece of peridot that I probably showed already, showified. But I'm pretty proud of this one. We need to actually take the time to feature it. And I figured that if I didn't get the chance to feature it, I wanted to be able to show it under the microscope cam. I really like it. Turned out nice. Proud of it. Did it on the faceter. Maybe I did show you guys some of the video for it. Which reminds me, we need to actually get to some video with the Aventurine, which we're almost out of. Nope, not there. There, not there, not there, there. Nope, that's tourmaline. I guess we're done with the Aventurine. So I'm going to go ahead and play the tourmaline so you can see kind of that. But you won't get to see where we started with it yet, because we're going to get to that later on when we actually do it as a feature. But right now we're featuring dried fruit. Why did I buy that? Have you ever bought dried fruit? What did you buy and why did you buy it? And I mean, there's always the were you happy with it, but really, why did you buy that? Why I buy that? Let me tell you why I buy that. I was like, alright, I've been eating a lot of nuts. The nuts are good. I found some, they got all these, fruit and nut combos. Cheers, Ron. Glad you made it. You are all so... And yes, Jamie, that is like a Jolly Rancher, and that's why I want to eat it. Just like those marbles. Gee whiz, that was awesome. It came out super, thank you, Colette. It came out super just like you guys. Hey, and if anyone wants to know, there's a comment at the top of the chats that I pinned up there that you can read. And that's for all of you. Yep, even you, and even you who didn't make it. That's for you too. And I was like, alright, I got all these different combos, but none of them really hit home, because half of them's filler with banana chips or, peanuts or something. And I think I just wanted something that's good, and hopefully it's all good. And I found one that it kind of is, and I need to actually feature it. But it's kind of close to what I've been talking about a lot lately, which is pecans. It has pecans, walnuts, and I'm not showing the video properly, so we'll move it over a little bit. There we go. And it has apple pieces in it, and so I was like, oh, apples and cherries and stuff. Oh my. Oh my. Delicious. I like them. So I'm over here in the dried fruit section. I don't really see any apples or cherries. I think they got a big bag of cherries. I think that one in the top in the middle is cherries. They got cherries and blueberries. Cranberries, no thanks. Raisins, no thanks. Not wanting it. And so I wound up, I was like, alright, $2. and it's actually the dollar and something. So it's like, oh, only a dollar and so, but it's like $1.98 for this. Like, it's the tropical one on the top shelf, blue bag. It's blue, so I was like, okay, blue. That's nice, right? It kind of brought me in because I was like dried pineapple. That always seemed good. I was like, oh, okay, dried pineapple, as long as it's not too much sugar. They had dried papaya, so I was like, okay. And then they were like coconut. I like coconut. I like almond joys, right? Okay, sure, yeah. Raisins. There's golden raisins in there, so that kind of balances out the regular raisins that I have to put up with. And there's banana chips, but I was like, well, it's been a while. Maybe I like bananas again. So basically, since it was affordable enough and it had the combination of interesting things I wanted to try, that's why I buy that. Didn't like it. The coconut is like somebody like basically shredded a or basically somebody shredded up a piece of printer paper and put it in there. Uh, but there's not even any credit card numbers on it. The golden raisins are like overly moist, which is kind of weird to say about a raisin. Um, the pineapple and mango was like overly sugary, and the banana like ruined everything. And I have to like sift through all these banana chips to find all the good stuff. So it's like, nope. Anyway, kind of drug that out. The why I buy that portion. Do you buy dry fruit, and why do you buy that? I know a few nuts. I know. Hey, actually, that was one of the funniest things. Is like the two non-doctors were talking about Brazil nuts, and how it's like this giant saber-toothed tiger tooth in with your nut mix, and it's so big you have to like gnaw on it like a squirrel. You're like, no, no, no. It's yeah, that was basically exactly what's up with Brazil nuts. And macadamia nuts are okay. Pistachios are weird. They're green, which it's like, I guess that's like the vegetable of the nut world. Um, but I'll just stick with my pecans for now. And that's why I buy that. It's because of things. I also have jokes, I swear. It's not just me and the show, but the joke. Wait. We were so close. Nope, 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 nope. Clicked on the wrong thing. Fire the show manager. Joke portion of the show. Nan. I'm planting a pecan tree where a tree fell. Oh, yeah. Ron, see, that's the thing. I was looking at like wholesale pecans. We're going to sell orange pecans and graham cracker pecans and corner the pecan market, and they're going to call me Old Hickory, which is where pecans come from. And it just seemed like a really great idea because I love pecans. They're you know what? Pecans are terrible. Everybody stay away from pecans. I'll go ahead and eat them all for you. But you know what else I'm going to do is I'm going to suscept you to some pretty bad jokes. They're good, but they're good. They're good. They're great jokes. They're great jokes because they're for you. I wrote them for you. I'm not really sure about any of these because it's been a while, and I'm trying to like continue talking and read at the same time. That's why I can't text and drive. Are there any proctologists on TikTok under the name TikTok Dick Doc? Trees. Oh, yeah, it's showing that trees are excited for the snow to melt because they want the springtime relief. Anyone in search of beer goggles should contact their local optometrist. It's been discovered that homes like to greet each other by saying, "How's it going?" I'm a victim of Chew-Jitsu. The food uses its weight against me. Why is the sun such a great lover? Because it always goes down. Someone took their lizard to the vet because it was hurt. apparently it had a dinosaur. What do you call a bee who has never played a video game? A newbie. No, we told that joke, didn't we? I think we told that joke on the last. I like fresh jokes. Someone called me toxic. I said, of course I'm toxic. I spend all day eating food from Walmart. Didn't we tell that one? I don't remember. It's been a few. That's why I got to do this more often. Let's see. It's also been shown that mermaids greatly enjoy sports as they have over 20,000 leagues under the sea. And a local optometrist has extended an offer to all pirates, claiming that they will get them their eyeglasses in about half an hour, which is about how long it takes to get through the joke portion of the program. Sorry to put you through all that. I'm actually, let's see, where are we? We're out of video, aren't we? Basically, we're out of show. I need to get more gemstone videos so we can do the rest of the show sometime. But we did get through that diopside, which I wanted to show under the microscope so I could split it and come up with a plan in real time with you awesome people. Thank you all for awesome coming by. Gray dude, fantastic. Glad you made it. Tell Perth I said I need to find out what BitChute is and go over there and do that. I know what it is, but I need to actually. I've never actually typed in, so I'm gonna go check out Perth on BitChute. And Colette made it. And Ron Weasley, I'm glad to see you, man. You are always awesome and welcome at the Gem Show. And Jesse made it. Thanks for coming by, and sorry you had to be here for the joke portion of the program. But Jamie's here. Those were wondering, hey, Jamie, I thought you'd get a kick out of that pirate joke. I wrote that like half an hour before the show. I'd send Jamie jokes and bounce them off of her, and she tells me which ones are good and which ones are. Honest Gas made it. Wow. Okay, I haven't seen Honest in a long time because he moved. But he does wire wraps and stuff, and he does live streams. Hope you go live again. The mermaid joke. Oh, dude, honest, I kept thinking, how am I going to finish out the mermaid joke? Because I was like, it's been discovered they have over 20,000 leagues under the sea. Like to see their sports bar. We need another layer. It's such a great lead-in. Obsidian under the microscope. Colette, we did that last week. We're going to do it again once I get it a little more processed, but I need to take the time, which is why I need to end the show, which sucks because I'm not going to be talking to all you fantastic people who made it, like Harley Grower made it, and I'm sure Koga made it. Yeah, I knew there was awesome people who made it that I probably missed other, but I love you all. I hope to see you all again next week when we try and feature that tourmaline